Oh my goodness, my eyebrows. Oh my gosh. Welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 10. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be here. I cannot tell you how excited I am to see the Surplus Megacorp. And I cannot tell you how happy I am to see these new particle effects. Look at that. That's a big puff of smoke. Where on earth did you fly in from? And why on earth is there water here? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I hope that you are all doing well. I'm doing fantastically despite my appearance. I'm getting so old, I'm beginning to yearn for the computer. Mind, you best have a chicken ready, okay? Because I am on death's door. For those of you who don't know, at the end of this season, I'm installing my brain into a chicken and I'm going to live forever in Hermitcraft Season 10. It's very exciting. But to do that, I need to finish up this guy right here, which involves, well, building some backs. I did make a little bit of progress this morning. I've done about an hour's worth of building, and I gotta say I'm really happy with how everything came together, mainly because I have started working relatively quickly. You see, the main sticking point with this structure is that it is a build that consumes ideas, okay? This is not like a single idea build. For example, when I was doing the factory, right, I came up with the idea I want to build a giant industrial factory, and then you kind of build a giant industrial factory. Whereas this thing is made up of modules of stuff. And you need to think of each module every single time you want to construct one. And I have a bit of a slow brain sometimes when it comes to this sort of thing, and I have been blanking so hard on what each one of the modules can be, and that is my main sticking point. But thankfully we sped through today, and this build is starting to look a little bit more three-dimensional. Look at this. I can actually look at it from this angle, and it looks cool. This looks interesting, it looks nice. I mean, out of curiosity, how does it look from here? This could be it. Hang on, this doesn't actually need to expand this much further. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we almost do the back of a CRT TV monitor here, right? One of those, like, big kind of conical things. Doesn't a CRT TV monitor use, like, an electron tube? It's got, like, it shoots electrons at stuff. We need that tube, and then we could have a bunch of wires and cables and pipes and things running down into the ground, and then I could just cover up this back section with, I want to do fans, but I'm very aware of my current impact on the server's resources when it comes to animated redstone builds. So maybe we won't do that. Many people were suggesting buttocks, and I don't think that's quite the vibe that I want to go for, but I appreciate the input. Maybe we could just go with giant air vents? Yeah, I definitely think that seems like the way to go. So first things first, we've got a bunch of resource gathering to do. The cherry blossoms have been cleared, so I need a bunch of the pale stuff, and then pale planks, and then white concrete. Okay, the RV is out of stock, so it looks like we're heading to a pale oak forest. I haven't had a chance to say this in a video yet, but this nether hub might just be the most incredible thing that I've ever seen, simply because of how crazy hard it is to build in these environments. How have you made something so beautiful? Oh my goodness, what does that mean? It's probably something embarrassing. Also, why are there so many mobs here? What has happened? Okay, there are no trees, but I have managed to pick up a sapling, so this is good. I fear there is a game mechanic that I've forgotten here, just based on the amount of bone meal that I'm currently using. Wow, how did I not know they needed a 2x2 square? Right, I've cleared out the entire area around it. Yes, this is good. And yes, you actually get quite a lot of wood per tree. So I now have myself 9 stacks of pale oak logs. I also have a bunch of spare saplings for the future. I've just gathered up a whole bunch of white concrete, so we should be good to build the back end of this thing. Size-wise, I was thinking we have it poke out kind of this far, and then we just have, the back blocks and keep it fairly square. I'm aware that I have to make this look pretty good because it is going to be in full view from Joel's base, but with that being said, I've been looking at this for like the past 8 months, so how's this feeling? Frankly, can't really see it at this point in time. Wow, it pokes out way further than you would think. Perspective is an incredibly strange thing. Oh gosh, I've definitely looked at an Enderman, but I'm just going to try my best to ignore it. Oh gosh, ignoring it did not go very well. Oh, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this. It's feeling very boxy. Maybe when we start adding details into the side, it will get better. Honestly, it's looking a bit like the side of my head, to be honest with you. Look at that. Right, I am absolutely hammering through all of my resources, but this build is gradually coming together. And then in terms of how these modules connect up, I think we'll end up with a platform here, wires going down into that. This will probably come to the edge of the pink thing, and then I think the pink thing should extend out and across, covering a decent chunk of this area. And when it comes to this side, I guess I haven't really worked that out yet because we don't really have any side. Yes, okay. This is actually starting to look quite cool now. It's kind of... Okay, it's a little bit microwave-esque. I will definitely say... Giving some big microwave energy here, making me hungry for some Uncle Ben's, but I think it works regardless. All of the blocks are now all placed in. What does this look like from back here? Oof. maybe from further away. Oh my gosh, it's the most noticeable thing. Oh, I've kind of ruined Joel's skyline a little bit. Definitely need some vents in here. Definitely need some vents and some wires quickly. I remember Joel's passive-aggressive comments about my farms over here. He was the motivation for me building this gigantic factory. But I don't want to be on the receiving end of those again. So I think first things first, we need to connect up all of the existing modules to the new module. How is it that I still talk in extreme redstone terminology when just doing building projects? It's gonna get even worse now that I'm into computational redstone stuff, you know. And by the way, have you seen the new shelves? But I mean, from a building perspective, very exciting, but also they have redstone outputs based on binary numbers. It's a win for both my new building side and new computational side. Right, how's this looking? Pretty nice. It's looking pretty nice. By the way, I found a side of the build that gets even less love than both the sides and the back. And that is the top. Nobody ever thinks about what their base looks like from above, which is hilarious given we all fly around in Minecraft now and predominantly view builds from above. Okay, things are forming. I think I want to put a bunch of cables in here. Would it look ridiculous for them to be like brightly colored? Sort of like red, blue, and maybe a green one. I instead opted for these three colors because I thought they would maybe go slightly better with the build. I'm not sure. Let's see how that actually looks. It looks... Oh, it's pretty bright. It is pretty bright, but I'd say it's interesting. I think if we add some extra bits and bobs to it, it will really start to work. I don't know, I kind of like the muted, like rich in color, but desaturated color palette that we have going on here. And maybe that pushes it a tiny bit far, but then maybe a pop of an extreme saturation is what this build needs. I don't know. Yes. When in doubt, little bit of gradient action. Okay, that immediately looks significantly cooler. 2 diamonds per stack is not a bad deal, False. I like you very much. Oh my goodness, things have not gone well there. I managed to die. Oh, wait. Oh, yes, I've got spares. Oh, I got good, and that has given me spares to hopefully be able to deal with this situation. Where are my rockets? No. Yes. I am such a professional. I am so bloomin' good at this game that even when I'm bad at the game, I'm good at it. Oh, I don't have any armor on. Alright, I have to be super careful. There's a chance that the skeleton is still here as well. If he gets me again, I will be quite upset. This is the most annoying place I could have possibly died. It's impossible to see anything. And a lot of my stuff is still missing. Is any of it down there? Well, that was briefly exciting. Things are coming along well. We've got the top of the build done. I'm just going to say, if you're flying up this high, then you're weird. And now it's time for me to do the back of the build. Now, originally this was going to be a time lapse, but I've been trying all afternoon to get this to export, and something is causing it to crash. So we're going to do this manually. This is the build at the start, about 15 minutes in. Progress, look at that. We've got a base at the bottom of the build. I don't know where I've gone. Oh, I'm looking for resources. That's typical. Okay, let's go to the half-hour mark. Progress has been made again. Struts are going in. Very, very fancy. Okay, 45 minutes. Oh, we got some furnaces. We got a handful of cages and things. What's happening at the hour mark? Yep, we've got all of the vents. Hour and 15. A whole wall. Oh gosh, it's crashing over here. Okay. Oh, I've got cables coming in, and I've even got some chimneys appearing. We've got the slideshows starting. So something that I did in this area is the thing that's clearly causing the issue. If I jump to 1 hour and 45 minutes, what did I do? Well, I hope you enjoyed that slightly unconventional time lapse. Does this look okay in Joel's skyline? It does. Yes, this looks so much better than before. I was panicking earlier on. But yes, it actually looks good. And you know what? The color palette kind of actually matches up a little bit with the things that we have going on here. The only thing that I'm not 100% certain on are these pink cables. I did them as like the final blocks that I placed in. And I'm not 100% certain. I kind of like the shape, but I feel like the pink contrasts a little bit too much with the white. So I might end up changing it. Maybe it's the pink and the orange. Yeah, I think they've got to change. But you know what else has got to change? My outfit. Because I am about to go and play ghasketball. Yeah. I am about to take part in a 4v4 ghasketball battle. And frankly, I'm incredibly nervous. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I'm excited for it regardless. Right, just so you know, I have like literally, I just read the rules, so I think I kind of know what's going on. But like objective-wise, where are the hoops?
Right,
because I'm looking for the hoops.
Across the way there. You see those things over there?
Yeah, is it the red, yellow, and green one?
Yeah, with what score you get is based on where you end up.
Okay. Well, I'm saying that as if I'm going to end up in a single hoop. My goodness.
I am going to kill Joe. He's just going to say something, and I'm just going to yeet him off a thing.
Yeet from English people always sounds absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it should be yort. Obviously.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Right, do we have to get onto them? Jump on.
Yeah, I'm going to the hard left here.
Oh.
Yep, same.
Oh my goodness, this is kind of weird
Actually,
to do.
that center isn't bad either.
This feels good. I'm just going to follow you, Cleo, to be honest with you, I think.
I am not a great person to follow necessarily. We want to knock those guys off.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Aoife goes down.
Okay, one of them's coming toward me, but dang it,
he's
too high.
high.
He's like a bounce castle when you're not inside of it. You want to be inside the bounce castle.
Oh, go on, Cleo. Yes, yeah. I like this.
I'm
Do you reckon we can make that jump?
They will knock you off.
Do you reckon we can make that jump onto that gas down there? No! This is difficult.
All right, first point.
Yes, Exuma!
Yes, well done.
Nice. Oh, Joe. Oh, you saved me.
Oh, they
do what I
scored
can.
too. Interesting.
Okay, trying to get that one down there to get attention.
No! I hate gas. They just knock you off into everything.
This is difficult.
Okay, the one right ahead of us. The one right ahead of us. No!
Joe,
okay,
where are you going? Oh!
I'm going for the one.
Oh, I missed. I forget that people could knock me off.
Got a 2. Got us a 2.
That is very good, isn't it?
I got another one.
Oh,
it's not terrible.
I didn't even touch
Mumbo,
the gas.
did you go the wrong way?
I didn't even touch the gas.
It's okay, Mumbo.
Yeah, but I'm useless
Just go slow,
every
Mumbo.
game.
Go slow.
End of the first quarter.
Wait until they're lured
got us
by
two.
your snowball and make a predictable jump.
Oh, I got
take risks.
3!
Woo, Mumbo! Well done, Mumbo!
Well done, Mumbo.
That was
Mumbo
pretty good.
trio.
Oh, I'm well chuffed with that.
Okay,
chuffed to
another
bits.
2 points.
Totally
there we
chuffed to
go.
bits. Oh, I've done a bold one. No, that...
Oh no,
That was too bold.
It rarely works out.
Oh, Joe. Oh.
Here comes Etho.
There goes Etho.
can't get enough elevation. No.
Oh, what
Don't
happens
hit
if I just kill
One
the
point.
ghosts?
We get really disappointed with you, Mumbo.
Yeah,
Probably a
That's what
technical
happens.
foul of some kind.
That feels like that should be.
Oh dear.
Yes, 2 points.
2 points.
Nice.
Drink
Okay,
those
Giz
potions.
is actually a
and
jerk.
they have
Time.
Giz is actually a jerk.
Wait for your slow falling to run out, and then drink another one.
Oh. I got a point.
close.
One
saw
point.
Got a point just as my slow falling ran out. That was very fortunate.
Don't
They
have a Scooby.
They have 18. 19 now.
No, there's so many in the middle here.
Good. You love to see it.
Oh, I thought I was going to get 2.
no,
Okay,
no, no.
1 point. Yeah, I need to remember to not have my snowball in my hand when I'm like running across.
Oh, look at Cup. He's almost getting 4 points.
I've been playing on defense for a little bit, trying to knock
2
him
points.
off. It's not been working.
2 points inbound. 3 points. No, 2 points. 2 points inbound.
And
Teamwork.
here comes 2 more.
Oh, yes.
that's great.
Wait. Oh, end of the 3rd quarter, so it's still going, yeah?
Yeah, we got 1 more.
We're still going.
Yeah, one more quarter.
Oh, yeah, that is how quarters generally work.
Yeah, they
guess.
make $1.
There's 4 of them.
I guess.
All right, got a point.
Got 2.
Oh,
Brilliant
2 as
stuff.
well. 2 as well.
2 points.
Nice, Mumbo.
Yes. I was so close to 3 there. They almost hit me up into the thing. I think they're spending far too much time on the ground, the other team.
They are going
They
on.
are down there a
They are
lot.
just fist fighting the whole time.
You got to wait for their movement to be predictable.
I don't know.
1 point.
I think my strategy is to just
And another 2.
launch off.
Just yacht myself
Yacht
across the
off.
course.
Oh, no!
Almost free. Almost free. Not quite.
Oh my goodness, this is high stress. My pits are sweaty.
Your pits are always sweaty, Mumbo. You're a sweaty boy.
I am a sweaty boy.
Yo, they're on 40. What the? No, we're on 40. They're on 30. We've got a 10-point lead. Brilliant.
Is this good?
We're doing
Excellent.
great. We're doing great.
Are we crushing it?
Doing.
Yeah, we're doing excellent.
5, 4, 3,
Let's
2,
go.
1.
I mean, sucks to suck, guys.
Yes!
Woo! GG.
Talk smack. It's a polite request.
Man,
GG, y'all. GG.
You spent more time smacking us around than you did actually scoring the points.
You guys were on the floor most of the time, it seemed like.
Did you guys have a dedicated floor guy? Was that the plan?
I was trying to rough people up.
Good comeback, Dago. Nice one.
Yeah. You see that?
The end is in sight. In my defense, I did try to warn you. The end is also in sight for this build. There is just a tiny section left. One side. And it's a side that nobody cares about. Scar begins to shake uncontrollably. No, I really want this side to be good. This will wrap up the entirety of the build, and the bulbous creation will be finished. Which is big news. That's like the final phase of my base done. The town is completed and fully populated. The factory is like 99.9% complete. I just need to put in the storage silos, which I keep forgetting to do. And then this build is all finished, bar the redstone for the face, and of course the installation for my brain. So we really are getting along. Oh, by the way, I've switched out the pink wires at the back for these ones, and it looks significantly cooler. All of this is all complementary now and looking cool. So let's get to work on building. First things first, I think I need to extend this round a little bit and then extend this module round a little bit further, which means I need mushroom blocks, which haven't been on sale for the best part of a year. What on earth is this thing?
Hi, my name is Skizzleman.
Okay.
I am frustrated with the audio issue that I'm experiencing.
Okay.
And it makes me want to punch myself in the face.
I mean, his audio sounds great to me. That sounds crisp as anything. I don't know what you're complaining about, Skiz. Although I will absolutely take great pleasure in doing this with your permission. Things are coming along very, very nicely. I've just popped through to the nether, gathered up a bunch of mushroom blocks, and now this module is all constructed and wrapping it around nicely. What are we thinking with this one? I mean, firstly, I should almost definitely cover up this side, because this is pretty ugly here. And then I mean, it probably should kind of match up with what I've done here, to be honest, I think. Yeah, that's feeling good. It's not sounding good. I cannot wait to not be building in this area. Right, okay, that is that. All right, this one here, I actually think... I don't think I should extend it out to here, because then we almost have like a hard line going. Part of me wonders if I actually remove this tuff and then make this area one big module. Or alternatively, do I build a module here that kind of extends along and does a bit of that? I actually think that could be the best option. And color-wise, I'm thinking maybe pinky tones could work. Oh, I would say that this matches up quite a lot with what we've got going on at the top, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. As long as we split it up with something vibrant, maybe even kind of continue the arrows across. Now, my plan for this big module is to make it almost like an analog synth. I think that's what I'm talking about. You know, the ones where you've almost got wires that go between different ports, these tiny little wires, and I think it's called patching in. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I've just done a really quick Google search, and it looks like what I think I'm talking about, so that is promising. So I'll get a slight gradient going for the background, and then I guess where the cables go in, that can just be iron blocks, and then the cables themselves can be fence posts of various different wood colors. How is all of this looking? Okay. pretty solid start. That's actually, it's quite a nice gradient I've done there. That's not bad. Oh, I like that. That's satisfying. I would say this is looking like quite a good collection of cable colors. Ooh, throw some acacia into the mix as well. Now we really are in business. Now on a proper analog synth, these cables kind of go all over the place. Like you'll have one connecting up to this and one here connecting up over here. If I tried to do that in Minecraft, I think it would look like an enormous mess, so I'm going to try my best to keep things relatively neat and just kind of connect them linearly. I honestly can't tell if what I'm doing is having the desired effect, but I do think it's ended up looking cool regardless. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. The only one that I don't really like is I don't really like this L shape. I definitely think there needs to be something in this void in the middle here. Maybe just connect this one down into that. That probably looks quite good. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks interesting. That is a worthwhile module. So now we've got a big hole to fill down at the bottom here, which I think I'm kind of going to just do a bunch of air vents and fans and things. Maybe water waste pipes. Yeah, that could actually work. And I do think it would have worked, but I'm going to go for the air vent instead. I'm just in the mood for vents. Nice. That is actually perfect. I really like the darkness of that area. I think all I need now is 2 pipes on this tough. Who is this, by the way? Like, who is responsible for all of the ghasts that are just flying about? I've got some very nice shiny copper pipes here. I think I've been a little bit heavy-handed with the oxidized copper, so I thought I'd go for the regular copper. And I'll be honest, I like it much less. But I need to have the variety. I truly do think this is the nicest colored block in the game, especially all of the weathered variants. It's my new stone slab. I mean, let's be real, this isn't even that new anymore. This is probably like 4 years old. We have got one final section left in this entire build. What am I going to do? Well, I'm thinking, yeah, expand the arrows across. I like these a lot. You know what? I think I actually might expand them upwards, as in like we have the arrows going vertically and then turn a corner. Oh gosh, am I going to be able to pull that off? My strategy to avoid this awkward transition was to set them 1 block further back and then use the black stone here. And you know what? I actually think it kind of works. They feel like different things. And I think that's a good thing. Yeah. I personally am a fan. We have one more little square to go. And in typical fashion, I sat for about an hour trying to think of ideas. I think I'm going to make it copper pipes. Copper pipes with probably a tough background. The thing is, I've got a tricky combination of colors in that area because I've got a lot of pink, I've got a lot of yellow, and I've got a lot of... I've forgotten what else I've got. I've got a lot of this as well, the teals. I've kind of ticked off everything. I've even got the monochrome next to it. So this spot is an awkward one because I guess I could do like a red module, but then the difficulty with the red module is it's a little bit too close to the pink. It clashes with that. And then it's a little bit too close to the yellow. It looks mustardy, like mustard and ketchup. So we can't do that. I think we have to lean into the copperiness. Ooh, I mean... or there is that option. The sort of bricky tones. You know what? I actually think that this could be the move. Yeah, this could actually work quite well. Yeah, you know what? I am happy with that. That has kind of added some well-needed warmth for this area over here. So now I'm thinking we create a few little shelves and things with some wiring looms and a handful of like almost air conditioning unit looking things, a bit like what we have going on off in this area. Oh my goodness, I've got an unanimated fan. But yeah, stuff like this will be absolutely perfect. In fact, I actually think I will even use the oxidized trapdoors because these look really, really good. I love the chains and the levers and things. What are we thinking here? Could this be it? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think we just need a little something on the edge of this. Maybe just some cables dangling down. Just made out of bamboo. Or even potentially just some chains. I always forget how cool chains tend to look running down the side of a build. And if I connect those up into some levers that are running into blackstone, yeah, I would say that's done the trick. I would say that has balanced things out. I would say we have something that looks pretty cool here. Okay, I think I need a few more bits and pieces on some of the platforms. Some iron bars will actually do quite well. Almost like a safety rail. And then for the top of the bottom layer, I would say just a handful of minecart rails on top of some furnaces to look like the top of air conditioning units. Yes, this is the right choice. Maybe a handful of iron bars just here. How are we looking now? Yeah, I mean, it's something. I think it all looks a little bit too uniform, so hopefully just mixing up the textures a tiny bit will help that. Yes. Okay. I think we're there. I think the bulbous creation is all completed. Can you hear that rain? The rain's gone insane. I actually have a completed structure. I actually have something that is finished. It has a front, it has a back, it has sides. It's got animations. It stands alone as its own build as a gigantic monolith above the town. Wow. I was not actually expecting to get all of that finished in this episode. I was just feeling it. Like, as soon as I started, I just wanted to get it done, and I'm incredibly happy that I have, because this is a huge check on the to-do list for builds for this season. I'm now essentially completed on all 3 phases of what I had planned. All there's left to do now is a whole bunch of redstone and a whole bunch of the finishing touches, which, let's be honest, are the bits that are incredibly exciting to me. Now, to wrap things up today, Exuma just popped over and he wanted to show me the fan art gallery, which is an incredible project that he's been working on. So it's time for me to look at some paintings. This is an amazing build, by the way.
It is super cool. Big props to Corrales for helping me like do all of this as well.
Yeah,
like,
this is...
He designed an amazing art gallery here.
This is incredibly Corrales coded. These are incredible. I absolutely love this one at the end.
Yeah,
that
very
is
metal.
Yeah, that is so cool. Oh my god.
That would be cool on a t-shirt.
Yeah, that is a t-shirt. Like Tango should be getting in touch immediately.
Yes.
I would wear that. Tango should be getting in touch
here.
with tattoo artists. Imagine if Tango got that as a full back piece.
That would be something, wouldn't it? Is Tango a tattoo man? I don't know.
I don't know, but I think he should just start with that. The Big Ron's one is so sweet. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's like wow. They have given me much more mustache than I actually have in real life.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
This is one of my favorite out of all the ones I've seen. It just like kind of crossing the reality.
Yeah,
you know,
no, it's like a
IRL and online.
It's a merger of worlds. It's actually incredible. And it's got like loads of the designs and stuff. Yeah. There's so much of even like there's like basically everything that I've worked on is in here, which is insane. Yeah, there's everything. There's even like title cards in there. There's even some of the things from the title cards. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
It's incredible.
That is insane. Now, I just want to spend a little bit more time in this room and say a few thank yous. Big thank you to Oxycodone for creating this absolute masterpiece. The lighting here is gorgeous. Freesia.com for creating this. Absolutely adorable. I want one of these in my office. Of course, we've got this piece of work by BCJPEG, which, as discussed with Exuma, is just such a fantastic and creative idea, and there's so much attention to detail in this one. This one by Plain Rice makes me want to turn Big Rons into like a little video game where you can just run a failing technology store. That sounds quite fun, doesn't it? If I decide to make it, you can do the art for it. You're clearly cut out for it. And finally, this by Saberstar. I don't know why I'm giving big Matt Berry energy here, and I'm a fan. I am a big fan of this. And again, the lighting is gorgeous. The way that it falls is, you can really feel the light coming off of that torch. So good. Everyone in this room, far too talented. But also, I want to say, anyone who has ever sent me fan art, just thank you so much. It's always such a pleasure opening up social media and being hit with a piece of art that someone has created that has been inspired by you. I mean, it's the coolest thing ever. And although I do my best to stay off social media as much as possible, that is absolutely the biggest highlight. So thank you, and thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya!